Hello everyone, my name is Min and I'm your Dead DM, and today we are animating theospeachtree's character. About a month ago perhaps, I put up like a thing, hey, show me your OCs and I'll do a video where I draw them and critique them. But instead this series became a thing, so I animated their character instead. So this is their character that I don't know the name of, but was just described to me as the Precious Flower Boy. And it's a really cute character that I really enjoy the design. Something I was nervous about going into this was the use of gradients on the hair and tail. This may not come as a surprise to most people watching this, but gradients and complex coloring are a 2D animator's worst nightmare. So as a predominantly 2D traditional animator, I had some anxiety going into this and trying out the Toon Boom gradient tool and working with the pieces. So the gradient tool is more intuitive than I expected. I could see if someone did frame-by-frame animation being able to make the gradient happen without it feeling too janky. And if you're making puppet pieces and tweening, then I don't see a reason why not to use gradient in a character design. It wouldn't be too much of an issue. However, for new animators, please keep in mind, the more you simplify, the easier it'll be for you to get started animating. I know nothing is more breathtaking than complex, elaborate animation on characters, but we all have to start somewhere. So when I started the doodle, I wasn't sure how I was going to animate him, especially his tail. And since when I animated Junkie, I noticed his tail clipping under his leg, I thought I could preemptively hide that with a spot for the flower boy to stand on. In the end, it didn't matter much, but it ended up looking nice. So here's the point where I start animating the pieces. I really like how I did the facial animation on this, but a mistake I made in both this episode and in the other episode with Junkie is I animated things like the ears before the head. It's always a good idea to animate the biggest blocks of your character before you animate smaller objects. And for the tail, I thought I had the deformer figured out this time, but it felt really clunky, so I settled for more subtle movement, which honestly gives this doodle more distinction from the other one. And that brings us to the end of this episode. And there's the final animation. Thank you everyone who watched this. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Thank you Smudge Pasta for the absolutely adorable All-Nighter Survival Guide fan art. I wanted to show this off in a video sooner because it's been my computer background for about a month, at the time of recording this at least. But here it is, it looks great! It's of the main character Sin in a Darkrai outfit and I love it to bits! There are more streams this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Frightful Fridays may be starting a little earlier, and the Jackbox stream on Saturday will be starting at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Pacific timely. If you like what we do here, feel free to check out my social media in the description. And if you like, support us on Patreon. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day.